I did.
Go to
Pizza
Duplin
face.
and get more
This is
stupid.
live, you guys. Oh. Ooh.
Superheroes, guys.
I wear my superhero shirt. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Did you guys watch Meteor
That's actually,
Man
that was
too?
really appropriate. That was good.
Did you guys watch Meteor Man as well, or is that just me?
We're gonna watch Meteor Man eventually. Cause there ain't nobody bad like the Meteor Man.
Hey guys, welcome to Burn After Watching. We didn't do Meteor Man. We
Oh my
did
god, it sounds like
the
much worse.
the second best one we could find.
Oh, yeah.
It was called Pizza Man, and I mean second best Pizza Man movie because there's
Yeah,
one
'cause
from
there's
1991 with Bill Maher.
Starring
Yeah,
Bill
and
Maher.
I do want to see it. I wanna
Guys,
see
if
it.
you like Bill Maher, please turn this off and throw yourself in the garbage.
By the way, looking this
He's
up,
an idiot.
this was the only movie they wanted to give us was the Bill Maher version. That's how bad this version.
I don't think
Oh,
this was distributed anywhere, was it?
No,
Like, it doesn't
it couldn't have
look like it was.
No.
This movie, Pizza Man 2011. If you want to watch it, what was the thing it was on? Do you remember?
It was on the guy who, directed it. He had a website, and that's where you can watch
Yeah.
this. And another movie that he directed. It's a romantic comedy, and it kind of sounds amazing.
And also stars Frankie Muniz.
We might have to
I
watch
hope
it. It's not Frankie
Hope
Muniz.
This guy actually had famous friends, as we'll find out from going
Oh my God.
through this.
Oh, yeah. Prost.
Because I'm going to need this.
Oh, yummy!
Guys, so
Good
we
beer
watched
for a
the
terrible
Frankie
movie.
Muniz vehicle.
I wish I would have been a pizza flavor.
Pizza
here.
Man.
Pizza Man.
So Frankie Muniz, Shelley Long. Who's the third biggest star in this?
Ashley
Dallas
Angel from
Page.
O-Town.
No, Diamond
P.
Dallas Page.
DDP.
And Rowdy.
Right. Okay. So there's
No, we'll get there. There's so many people that guest
They're
star in this
building
movie.
this.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
and I hate it. And I
Weird,
hate it. And
it's
I
weird.
hate it. And I hate
Adam
it.
West.
And I hate it.
Adam West is
And
in
I
this
hate it.
movie.
And I hate it. And I hate it.
The
And I
late
hate
great
it.
Adam West.
And I hate it.
Yeah, I did too. Hey, but we're just getting started, guys. So you can't find us pretty much anywhere unless you go to the Directs website. Don't worry, we'll post it.
So
with,
this review is for no one.
It's for anyone who goes to this guy's website. He's gonna have this crazy uptick from watching this now.
Yeah,
It's like
seriously.
6 people in
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Can we?
Wow.
Can we tag the director in this?
We are. We're giving them a plug.
We like local indie
Terrible.
directors.
It's terrible, but do your thing, dude. Do your thing.
So it starts off with this tomato. There's two
close up.
Oh my
scientists.
god. Okay, yeah. So
A
who is
people
one of the
modified
scientists,
tomato.
by the way,
Older guy.
from?
The Ewoks. movie.
No.
Elf.
The
It's
Ewoks.
Conrad Bain. It's a Conrad Bain.
Werner Herzog.
He's like, that's
Michael
one.
Gross, the
Yes.
dad
Oh yeah,
from.
sorry, the dad
Yeah.
from Family Ties.
Yes, is one
What?
of the one of the.
See, I was close. I said Elf.
So how far have you fallen? Dad from Family Ties.
Anyway, him
It's a little
and this
extra
other
popular.
this
He's like,
other
it's a living.
scientist are testing a tomato, and you're like,
Yeah.
what are they
Oh,
doing
cool.
with this tomato, right? And also it's intersected with pizza making. Like the intro is like pizza making. They're making some serious pizza up in this business. It's like this, upbeat music with making pizza. It kind of reminded me actually of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There you go, like the opening of.
It
Secret
made about as
of
much
Ooze.
sense.
I'm pretty sure
without
Frankie
the
Muniz
great
is voicing
music.
Ninja Turtle at least.
Yeah.
Maybe played a live action turtle. Who knows?
But we get this pizza making, and then Michael Gross is there. They're these scientists. They're testing a tomato, and they take it and they just hawk it at the wall. They're just like, we're gonna test this tomato and throw it against
And
the
we
wall.
get some
You're
great
like,
special
what?
effects in this scene
What?
in general.
But the tomato doesn't do anything.
Well, because they're
It
basically
breaks.
like, we're trying to modify this tomato so it lives forever, and he throws it in the wall. I'm like, well, how would that prove that it lives forever?
Also,
it's a tomato.
this tomato gets
That's what it's
smashed.
supposed to do.
Like this tomato smashed.
Yeah, forever.
With juice pouring out of the tomato.
Yeah, like blood.
But if you roll that film backwards, it looks like the tomato is healing.
Yeah, but also the tomato sucks its own dirt juice back in.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm fine.
Not the
Like,
shit on the wall though. That's
Yeah.
still on your wall.
Okay, sure.
So, but you guys cut
It's a
to
Wolverine tomato, basically.
yeah, exactly.
Shelley
cut
Long
to Shelley
As
Long
a fucking wet turd in this
as
movie.
just I.
Let's be honest, Shelley Long's a wet turd in every movie.
No, she is not.
Like,
Yes,
You just stop right
she
now.
sucks.
Nope.
I hate her and I hate her.
No. No.
If she
Hater!
Argument here.
guys, if she has this on her
Argument.
IMDb page, she should delete her IMDb.
Argument.
Yes, please do. Shelley, delete your idea.
No.
This movie's made in 2011.
Listen, Shelley Long's basically like, I
need
got
money.
paid. I got
I
paid to
guess
do
so.
this movie, and
She's
I
like-
gave the performance that I
Yeah,
gave.
and the director didn't give me notes.
Exactly. That's what I mean. She's like, I got paid to do this.
She's like, I can do one take for each.
I
piece.
did
I
the
think it's one
best.
take. I
Yeah,
think it's
no,
one
she
take.
was like, I did my
Yeah.
best for this movie. I'm moving
I
on.
don't know. I don't
She
know if
does a
did
lot
the-
of independent
I don't think she
films.
did the best for this movie.
She does a lot of independent films.
Yeah, I think
You know?
this is like her doing a Crest commercial.
Yeah,
she's just like,
I
I'm
disagree
getting
that she
You know
did
what?
the best for
I'm
this
getting
movie.
like just about an acting
Okay.
scale for this.
I don't care because I've seen her in her most iconic roles, and I love her, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being famous enough that someone's like, "Oh, come be a mom in a movie. Oh, we're gonna do one take per scene. We're gonna film for like 3 days. We
But
just got to get this done."
The
And
only
she's
thing this
like,
movie made me
"Fine."
do is want to watch like Attitude Era WCW. It was like, oh, Piper, we got
Sure, absolutely. So anyway, but Shelley Long is his mom. I don't have.
They have a
I
very
have
great
IMDb
relationship.
here.
They're very
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, so they run this business together, and basically it's pretty terrible. Burns, their last name is Burns, which is like you're not even
Mr.
Italian.
Burns. Called
You're
the
like
Pizza Man
white
Pizzeria.
pizza makers.
Yeah, which is in a small town
White
makes complete sense.
pizza
In a
makers.
small town, complete sense.
So-
if you ever gone to like Casanova and you're like Cas Pizza,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like just like,
Yeah.
hi, my name's Mark, and you're like, fuck
yeah,
you,
okay.
hey,
Yeah,
fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm
So there's
leaving.
no flavor to this. So anyway, they make the best pizza in town, and she basically, the whole thing is basically like he's going to school for business, but he really wants to be a scientist. But she's like, your dad
Yes.
started this business and then he died. So because your dad died, you have to take it over, even if you don't like it. Even if you don't like it. And you're also terrible at it.
Yeah, and she's
but
like,
you
wait,
have to take it
He
over.
at one point drops an entire pizza on the floor and like picks it up and
Tries
puts
to
in the
pick it up
box.
and-
Yeah,
What?
Full slice makes everything nice.
And
No.
also, they have the dumbest guaranteed 30 minutes or it's free. It's like you have a 2-person operation.
That was the
you
troll
cannot do a 30
from like 20
minutes
years
or it's
ago, so they tried to do it in this movie from 10 years
So
ago. Probably
dumb.
written 20 years ago from the jokes that are in it. But, and the people that are in it, actually. Like,
Yeah.
These people would have been great in the
Also,
90s.
his dad, he's wearing a costume and like side spinning after this because he's so bad at like.
Oh yeah,
doing
so
it.
she's like, now you have to go spin the sign. Your dad used to be proud to spin the sign,
And he
he's
wore
like,
this costume for 10 years.
Pizza hero. He's a pizza hero, yeah.
So, and the costume is horrible. It's like a giant T-shirt, baggy pants. Like it doesn't even fit
You know
him
what?
well.
It gave me shades of the Noid from, from
And I felt like it was,
Domino's
like,
or
it was
something?
supposed to fit his dad. And maybe his dad was
Yeah.
a bigger, robust man. I don't know.
Frankie Muniz
Also,
is a
you're
small
trying.
guy.
You're showing automatically that this guy is a down and out loser. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And then who rolls up but his love interest,
Name
lady,
excluded here.
girl
Lady, her name was
person,
Lady Girl Person.
Susan. Her name was Susan.
Yeah, that's right. She has an old
What?
lady name.
Like,
This movie,
what? Is it
Boo this
1953?
man!
What?
Boo!
What? No.
Like if it was
Susan.
Suzanne would have been fine. Susan,
But Susan rolls up with Ashley Parker Angel from O-Town. And you're just like, remember
This
when
was-
that guy was a
This was
thing?
Katie's favorite thing
Okay.
in the movie.
So, and the only reason is, this is a little bit of a sidestep, but
Oh, keep going.
there was a TV show on MTV that ran for one
You
season,
on
and they
TV
didn't
Raps.
even
I
show,
said the
they didn't
same
even
thing.
show the
Those
whole
Raps.
season.
Ah.
And it
Those
was not,
Raps,
it wasn't MTV Raps. It'd be great if it was, but it wasn't. It was called Clone High, and it was a cartoon about how all these famous, like, politicians and famous people from history were, like, cloned, and then all, like, turned into children who turned into, like, teenagers all together at the same
Yes.
time and went to Clone
You
High
definitely
together.
told us that
It's
before.
amazing.
On
It's amazing. It's so good. It's so
Yes.
good. Will Forte's in it.
Right.
Like, there's so many great
Okay.
people in it.
What's the angel?
Anyway,
thing?
but-
Okay.
Points.
In this TV show, they had guest stars, and one of them was Ashley Angel from O-Town,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
like a
Oh.
huge thing.
All right.
And it's the only reason I know why
Huge.
he was a person. He
Huge
was
O-Town
in
thing.
that boy band O-Town, I guess. And he's in this movie. He's the bully, you guys. He's the bad guy.
I guess.
I'm explaining the bad guy's story. That's his story.
I was
Keep
saying
it
that.
back,
I was
sorry.
just humming the Battle of the Republic. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
all it's
Hey, the tomato super
trauma
So-
resistant.
So anyway,
regeneration
they
guys.
make fun of. It's very much a like a teenager story where he's like he's throwing the sign around and they're like making fun of him,
Yeah,
but the girl's
sure.
like, oh, he's just a jerk. I'm
Maybe-
dating him even though he's
and
a
maybe
jerk.
this other guy's cute.
Like,
I don't know.
what? What?
Corbin Burnson's in this movie, guys. Corbin
Yeah,
fucking Burnson.
right?
Like, I feel like he's on some sort of
Is he a
downer.
friend of the director?
Like he's on some sort of drug, maybe. I
He
think
wouldn't have
just like
anything
they
else.
paid him with drugs.
So you guys,
I think they paid him with
also another weird
Ketamine,
wrestling
maybe.
references.
Yeah, like
do you
Social
remember
K.
the name of the company?
drugs. Edge. of course.
Edge.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
Edge.
like, seriously?
I believe
Serious.
on the wall it said, on this day.
On
I
this
see
day,
clearly."
Yeah.
I see clearly.
Like, what? So, but yeah,
Actually wrote down
you
my
guys,
entry somewhere.
DDP, you know what he is? He's super believable as a a science
DDP?
executive, basically.
I'm a
He's like,
science
he's like the
executive.
team.
Name Mr. Kreider.
Yeah, Mr. Kreider, and he's like,
Uh,
he's like the he oversees the projects, like the projects that are going on in
For the Edge
lab.
Corporation, which
Yeah.
by the way stands for Engineering and Developing Genetic Excellence.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he was like the head bodyguard or something. So like when they're like he does business, I'm like shut
No,
the
I
fuck
know.
up.
That's what I thought too. No,
I'm a
because
businessman. Bang!
seriously,
I do
the whole time
business.
he acted like he was head of security.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
That's why I was fucking.
Because they're like,
confused.
because like Corbin was like, you gotta kill that guy, and he's like, he's
Yeah, he's a
like, oh, he's
He's a
he's
fucking
the head of
middle
security,
management.
so of course he can kill someone.
He's middle
since he has
management. What?
security training and a gun.
No.
But no, he's just a businessman
What?
No.
with a gun.
No.
It gets weirder, guys. We're not even to the weird
What?
part of that.
What?
What? DDP though, just given everything he's
Yeah,
got.
this
in
is like
movie.
this is his movie. If it's anyone's movie, it's his movie.
If this movie would have been mass produced, he would have the only person that got
He
a
would
run from this.
have been like the John Cena before John
Yeah,
Cena.
basically,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yes.
He would have
He
been
would've
doing
been
the Peacemaker.
Peacemaker,
Yeah.
Like, do or taste it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's better. That's better. So trauma-resistant regeneration, because of course tomatoes are what. They're just like humans.
Yeah, so basically they come back to the
Yeah,
lab
this
and the
perfect
tomato's
analog.
like sitting there. The tomato's
Well,
just fine.
and we've seen this in the previous scene with the just
Where it, like-
running the camera backwards lazily, and you're like, okay.
But also, like I said, sucking the juice that is on the floor back in, and that
Yeah,
makes it better.
Yeah.
That's not how things
It's fine.
heal.
Yeah.
Like I bled all over, but the blood just sucked back
As long
into
as
my
you
body,
stay
so
in
I'm
the
fine.
blood, you're fine. Yeah.
Like it was on the ground.
Guys, special effects. Okay, let's do this.
So then we're like at college where what's the main character's name? What
Frankie.
even is his name?
Pizza Man.
Well, first,
You have the list.
I know, I'm looking it up. Matt Burns.
That's so.
That's
boring.
actually
So boring.
that's actually my cousin's name. I have
What?
a cousin named Matt
Sorry,
Burns.
Matt, you
You also have a boyfriend named Matt, and he probably burns
Mateo.
from like STDs and stuff.
Oh god! Oh god!
God damn.
Jesus
God
Christmas!
damn.
Whew. All right. Well,
So
that just took a
Same.
dark turn. So yeah, they find out the tomato healed itself.
yeah.
It brought itself back to life. It's like, what? No
Also,
way.
No custodian will go through this place, obviously, at this point. Like,
No.
you're like that tomato sat on the floor the whole night.
I mean, you saw like the lab equipment they had. It was like from a high school gym. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
even like from.
I've been
like,
part of
science lab.
a low budget, but it was fun film. I feel like the production in that
Are you
film
gonna name drop right now
was
again?
better than this film by far. Like, I can't see, like, how you get all these people to be in this movie and they look at this like, why was I in this movie? Like
I don't
getting Adam West to be in this movie, like getting Corbin Burnson
yeah.
to be in this movie. What
So
the hell?
So basically, they find out the tomato can heal itself, and then it turns out that Michael Gross's character, Doctor whatever,
He's
Michael
also
Gross,
he's a doctor, but he's also a professor.
Yeah, he's Matt Burns,
A lot of-
science professor.
A lot of science professors also teach. You know, at a teaching university. It makes
Sure,
sense.
they're
It
like
makes sense.
super rock star type dudes.
And
or
sometimes
whatever.
they work with tomatoes.
Yeah, Professor Tucker. So, and he's like, listen, you have a real aptitude for science. And Matt says,
But he's
what?
sleepy.
I'm the son of a pizza maker. I don't think I'm cut out for science. Like, I can't do things because my dad made pizza. Like, what? Okay. But then we get, like, a great...
He also compares Frankie to like his son at one point. You're like,
I
What?
felt like they were trying to go with some Goodwill Hunting shit here, and I was like, it's not working.
Right, yeah.
I don't like this, and I'm uncomfortable.
no, yeah, it's weird. You don't seem comfortable with each other. Like it's not cool.
But guys, so he's gonna deliver a pizza in this next scene.
Yeah, so you guys
And
then
opens
we
the
get
door.
and we get a whole cutscenes of like
cameos.
him. Yeah, no, seriously, like
The first of all the shitty cameos. I guess
Yeah.
Corbin Burnson chick has a cameo because he's in this movie for so little.
He gets murdered. It's not a cameo. Okay,
but he's in the movie for like
die in
3
this
minutes
movie.
altogether. But
yeah, no. So we get the first one is Adam West because he goes.
That's right.
He brings his pizza and he's like, "Oh, I'm delivering a pizza." And he's like, "How did you know that I wanted pizza?" And he's like,
How
"Well,
did you
isn't
know
this
that
your
I
address?" And he's
wanted
like, "Oh no,
pizza?"
no." He's like, "This isn't my address,
Hey.
but I want that pizza."
I still want that pizza.
Yeah, and
That's
he was
right,
like,
that's
"Well,
a
no,
great
sir, I
Adam
can't.
West
Yeah, I can't
impression.
give it to you exactly." And he's
You're gonna
like,
have that wave in
and
your
he's like,
voice.
"Well, what happened to your car?" And he goes, "My car is stuck
Oh,
in a
good.
cave."
We all get Adam
It's
West
a long
first.
story.
That's one for his, two for yours.
Oh wait. My car is stuck in a cave, and
That's
there's
really
nothing I can do about
That's a good lilt. No, I'm gonna vote for her. 3 for her. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
okay, we got it. It's like it's not even a wink. It's like a smash.
Yeah, I
smash.
know.
He
But then
played
guess what?
Batman.
But then guess what? Then he delivers a pizza to like a cool studio where they're like doing art stuff, and you're like, who is it? And it's like, oh, it's Stan Lee, and he delivers to him all the time as Stan Lee. They're just like friends, I guess, in this
Excelsior.
universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, is this Marvel canon?
That's what I said. He's a
Right?
Marvel hero now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what the person that got Stanley for this movie thought was going to happen. I think he's like,
It was
oh,
in 2011, so this was after Iron Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is after
clearly
Thor?
in the Marvel Cinematic
I
Universe.
think.
Seriously.
What if we see Pizza Man in the Avengers?
Wait, what if we write like a whole thing dedicated to
feature
how
length
this is
Pizza
part
Man?
of
Yeah, like a Pat
like
Oswalt
our
treatise.
reasons why this is
A
part
Pat
of.
Oswalt treatise on
Oh.
this. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man. Okay. So we see Stan Lee, and then we're back at the lab because they're showing the guys who've been giving them the money for this.
Also, at this
they're
point,
like, we figured this out.
at this point, I realized Corbin Burnson has a mustache in this, and it is fucking
Yeah,
bad.
it's bad.
Like, it was probably
Terrible.
the worst part of this movie, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we doing this? He doesn't have to grow that facial hair. I'm sure he didn't want to grow that facial hair. He doesn't look like he wanted to grow it.
I don't think he grew it even. They just painted it.
Either
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
You know?
don't put that on his face. Like,
They probably wanted to look as unrecognizable as possible in case someone
It
watched the
looked
movie.
terrible. But I still can tell you it's Corbin Burnson. Sorry. You got the head.
It was him.
Got the head.
So, so one of the things they say to them when they realize that the tomato, like, heals itself, he goes, "You hold the key to geopolitical domination." Like, because a tomato can heal itself, we can immediately make humans do that.
Well,
and
and-
what do
and
they say?
Like, 6 weeks for a trial. I'm like,
No!
what? the-
Years of research. Years of research.
Guys, everyone knows tomatoes and humans share 98%
Well, yeah,
of their DNA.
the one guy says that, but then the other guy's like, oh, it just takes 6 weeks for trials. I'm like, no, it wouldn't. You couldn't even,
No.
set up a trial in 6 weeks.
Tell that to COVID.
Like, what the fuck?
You're just literally just injecting tomato juice into
also,
your veins.
your lab is like a fucking, you got 3 Bunsen
Yeah.
burns in here. How you set up a
Okay,
trial?
hear me out. You use
They're
these,
like,
you use these
Look, you
tomatoes.
use the tomato and fire.
You use these tomatoes to make a pizza. You eat the pizza. You're not pizza.
What?
Cowabunga.
Yeah, cowabunga.
Yeah, I literally just wrote Jesus. Like, what the? Yeah, fuck
No,
this
we were
movie.
doing this at this point. We
No,
were just throwing
we're
our
done.
hands in the air
We're
going,
done.
what the fuck, man?
we're done. So then we're back to Matt, and he's delivering pizzas.
And we don't
for
want
his
to be here,
mom.
by the way. We just are.
The
movie
pizza
makes us go
guys. I
back
can't
here.
remember the name of their actual business.
Guys, Pizza Man is
Pizzeria.
here.
It's called Pizza
Yeah.
Man Pizzeria.
Pizza
Pizza
Man
Man is here to
Pizzeria.
save you from your hunger. That's what
Yeah. So, but guess who it is? It's Susan. You know, a teenage girl's name or 20-year-old girl's name from the late aughts. Yeah, Susan
Oh, wait.
answers the door, and also he says it's $88. He delivered like fucking
$83.94.
yeah 10
What?
pizzas. No,
What?
no, it'd be over
What?
$100.
No, but he says it's a friend discount for his crush.
But also, she is completely fucking with him, and like she knows this guy
Yeah.
is fucking in love with
No,
her.
no,
Like,
no, no. Right? She's a bitch.
Yeah,
Like-
she's an asshole.
like the whole time she's like, my boyfriend's such an asshole. What a scamp he is. But I really like you. You're such a nice guy. And it's just like, oh God.
You know what? I make fun of it. I hadn't been there before.
And this poor kid's gonna go home and he's gonna come until he can't come
Yeah, he's just
anymore.
like, that saga's gonna be so crunchy. It's just not even gonna be funny. It's just gonna be gross and not funny.
Oh God.
And
He's like, pizza makes
Throw
me
it out.
And Shelley Long's gonna find that
Just
sock.
throw it out.
And
She's
Shelley
like, what
Long's
is
gonna find that
this?
sock.
What is this? I can't. Your father would never have a sock like this.
But then she invites him in for a beer. What? Okay.
She's like, come into
Which
the
he's
party.
like, I'm working.
Like,
He's like,
we're
I'm
all at
working.
school
Like,
together.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he goes, I have one last delivery. What she does, he has to bring the single pizza to
Not to Adam West.
not
to the professor.
professor. Yeah,
He's got to bring it to the lab because he has like a standing order that he gets a pizza delivered on the nights that he works. So every night he brings him this pizza. Right. Whatever. I'm not judging. Like, that's what this is about.
It's like you're
Sure.
a smooth boy.
Oh, God.
Let's come in.
Oh, good.
Here's your tip.
He calls him his son at one point.
Yeah, that's
so.
all gross. It's all gross.
It's like you can call me daddy though.
Ugh, good.
So
pizza man.
of
pizza.
course, what any
You
rational
run a better movie.
what
still.
any rational corporation would do, they hire a strike team to go kill them.
Oh my
and
God.
take all the research
Oh
too.
my God.
Nerds.
The fuck is this?
You need one dude for that. There's two nerds
Holy
there.
shit!
So not only that, the guy basically told his partners, like, we need to get rid of all of our research and then run.
And the other guy's like, well, I like money.
Yeah, but then literally they're still there like hours later. It's like, dude, you need to be gone. You've been here this whole time.
But
You're
also that
bad
one
at
guy
this.
likes money.
Yeah, the other guy was the bad
Well, that's
guy.
the thing. The whole time he was setting him up.
Such a jerk. He was making it slow.
He had like a Cyril Figgis vibe.
But now,
Can you not have
he's just
Cyril
moving like
Figgis
a Bunsen burner back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, I'm helping.
but now
Look,
also,
I'm here now.
even though it was just tomato before, now they have a serum. There's a They made a serum from the tomato. What the fuck?
No, it's like a special. It's basically the Vitarays to the super soldier serum. Like, it's what activates the tomato.
Yeah,
in the human.
it activates the tomato. You have to eat the tomato
Yes.
Oh my
still.
God.
So but if you just eat tomato and don't use the serum, then it doesn't work.
But
Yeah,
also,
but you have to-
does the tomato come out of your stomach, back up, and then back into the tomato?
Oh, God.
Because the juice does. Does it make you throw up the tomato?
Maybe the juice like breaks the tomato.
They
down.
don't know how this tomato works or physics.
They have a whole serum.
But also, Pizza Man gets shot, by the way, by the strike team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the strike team is just like, oh, we gotta take out that pizza.
Matt
man,
gets
too.
shot.
They
Like,
both
what
get
is
shot.
happening? This is not a thing you can
Yeah.
do in the world.
Yeah.
Like, Elon Musk couldn't get away with this bullshit. You're watching someone kill a person.
Well, they had their
There's too much
middle
going on
management
here.
guy deal with it, so it's fine. Who's not the head of
He's like, I'm
security.
not the head of security.
Yeah.
I just go with
I'm
the
a
strike
scientist.
team.
I'm just here with that.
I
for
go
some
with the
reason.
strike
Yeah.
team.
But also, like, he just wants to, like, capture them.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to kill them, and he keeps saying so. He's like, what's everyone shooting for? We gotta take them alive, even though it's literally they keep telling us we have to kill them. And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
So, yeah, he has the serum and he's like,
And he eats
you
the
have to
tomato.
take the serum and you have to eat this tomato. Like, you have to do this right now. He's like, listen, we're both
Don't
shot.
waste the power.
Yeah,
sis.
don't, yeah,
waste the
exactly.
power.
He's like, they can't get a hold of this, so you have to take this because
He
I'm.
takes a sweet time eating this fucking tomato. I'm like, dude, like, just eat the fucking
Yeah,
tomato.
oh my
Like,
God.
Who eats a fucking tomato? What are you, a
Like an apple.
psychopath?
Like
No.
Yeah, like,
There is a
Like-
way to eat. No, there's a
and
way
I'm
to
sure
eat a
there's,
tomato.
but like, it's not like if someone were to give you like a green pepper, like, eat this right now. You're like, fuck, give me a sec.
An
Like,
onion.
Yeah,
An
like,
onion.
like, give me a sec.
An
Give me
onion
a
be
sec.
tough. Leaves an onion.
Or
yeah.
like, give me a tip at least. Like, give me some money for that. I don't know. Like,
Like
just
tomato, at
make it
least you
thing.
could eat and it'd be juicy, and
So
it'd
you
be
know how to
easy
eat a tomato? You
onion would be terrible.
you bite.
Ah!
No, you bite a hole out of the bottom of the tomato, and then you
Suck out
suck
the juice.
out all the juice,
Have you
and then
done
you
this?
eat it
Have you done this
afterwards.
before?
That's how you
And then
eat
you
a
insert
tomato.
your penis.
And then,
What?
you know,
You're so sexy.
What?
You're like a sexy tomato vampire.
that's what this movie's about, right? So he eats the
You lap
tomato,
up the juice.
and he takes the serum.
Make sure to pay attention to the
and-
sensitive parts of that tomato. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Wink.
So,
Ooh. Jamie, watch that part.
oh my god.
So then he makes nitroglycerin, or has it on his person,
Does
the
he?
professor, And he's like, "This is, you know what this is?" And they think it's the serum. He's like, "It's nitroglycerin." And he like throws it at them.
Yeah, and it just creates like a smoke bomb.
Yeah, which that makes kind of sense, but also like it probably wouldn't react that fast.
No.
That's not how nitroglycerin works. Also, like, did he have this? Like, just think this was going to happen? So he
Yeah, so he just had it on him. He's just like, I'm a professor and I have nitroglycerin on me at all times, just in case
Okay.
people are going to come take my research. What?
And then he fell.
Yeah, he
Frankie
fell.
falls, but he's okay. Or Matt Burns.
Because he's super
Matt Burns.
strong.
Matt Burns.
My
Because
cousin.
But his
Matthew
crush
Burns.
takes care of him somehow. He doesn't he go back to the party? He goes to the party.
I wrote, did his undershirt also heal? Because his undershirt was like horribly bleeding
Yeah.
and ripped, and then it was like...
It was
he's
just
like,
fine after that, yeah. Yeah.
But Frankie said, "I don't want to walk around with this. Can we just like fix this shirt and like it's fine?"
Nobody will realize.
No
Nobody's
one's
going to
gonna
watch this movie ever anyway, so it's fine.
Like, okay,
Ever.
Frankie, you got it.
Ever.
This movie was not meant to be seen.
But
Yeah,
Todd, Todd, the boyfriend, is a real
No, he
a-hole,
goes,
guys.
I don't recall your name being on the Evite. Says Ashley Parker Angel from O-Town.
This is when I remember the O-Town song that came out. That "Cause I Want It All or Nothing at
That's
All."
O-Town?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I think it is. Look it up. Somebody with it.
Oh my god.
I think
oh
it
my
is.
god.
But then like they go to beat him up, even though like Susan could literally stop this and be like, "I invited him in."
Yeah.
Like he's not a fucking vampire. Also, but like we're gonna kick his ass. But then you're like, "Oh, that serum."
Like, he looks bad. Like, why would you try to beat that guy
that
up?
serum is ready to go.
Yeah, and he's ready to wreck.
invincible
Yeah.
to tomatoes. He's ready to go.
See, and luckily, can't feel pain
He
anymore.
does,
Nope.
he does a cook your hand test. Yeah, where you cook your hand. And you're like, oh,
He's feeling
looking
super
burnt.
strong.
You're correct.
And the pizza shop, right there is where I remembered it. I was like, oh, that's O-Town. Yeah,
I
and you
did
kept going,
not
the
know
guy
that
from
was
O-Town.
that.
I'm like, I don't know what
When
the
you
fuck.
reach the bottom, it's
like-
now or
I've
never.
definitely taken a few ghosts
Oh
to
my
O-Town
God.
before, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, also, is that what their name means?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, like Orgasm Town, yeah.
Weren't they Canadian too? I'm
It
pretty
must have been
sure.
Ontario. Must have been
Yeah,
Ontario.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It would've been
Ontario.
A-Town.
Yeah.
It would've been
Ontario. Yeah.
Like A-Town. You know what I'm saying?
Must have been Ontario's O-Town.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
must have been. All right.
I mean, if I was from Ontario, I would call it O-Town, but that's okay. Is it a town? Is Ontario a town or a province?
So yeah, but basically
It's a
he
city.
he beats up a bunch of kids because they bully him at this party,
Ottawa.
and then he runs
Ottawa.
home. Ottawa,
I don't know.
maybe, and then he's home with his mom, which is funny. So you guys just made
Mom's
the joke about
still
him
being an asshole.
masturbating into a sock, but then he's like in his room and his mom's like throwing his shit around, like "You're so messy. You live with me and you're so messy. Clean up your room." And she's like, "I'm just a nagger. I nag people. That's my character.
Yeah.
Nag, nag,
It's
nag,
like,
lady
okay.
nag, mom nag." It's
Bye.
like, okay,
It's like, okay.
cool.
Next scene.
Yeah.
Skip.
Guys,
So then, next scene.
Skip.
So the next scene
Skip.
is, who do we get in the next scene? Who do we get in the next scene? First there's an interesting thing where it's like, is this just a nod, or were you going to make another movie and this is like a gateway
Oh,
to another movie?
could we-
And that,
Oh, we didn't get there yet. Okay.
we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
So he's taking pizza orders at the shop, and this guy comes to pick up pizza, and he's there with his daughter. And first, you just see the daughter, and she's standing there like playing a video game or something. And he's like, "Can I help you?" And she's like, "Whatever the order is." And he's like, "Okay." And how are you paying? And all of a sudden, her dad just appears in front of him, like just vaporizes basically, or
It disappears.
Apparates.
apparates in front of her, or in front of him, and he's like, "Whoa." And it's like, so there's other superheroes?
Yes.
Like, what is this movie
Also, wasn't
saying?
it? He was in Agents of Shield. I think.
I don't,
Yeah.
I just heard disappearing.
He was
guy.
Deathlock in Agents
Yeah.
of Shield.
It was like, what?
But also, I was like, okay, so we're gonna get more
But
of this.
then-
Well, at least we're gonna get more into the superhero
Right?
stuff.
There's more other
They
superheroes?
never fucking bring it up again.
No.
It's supposed
Never.
to be funny. It's another cameo,
Never.
guys.
Sure.
Yeah, but what does that cameo even mean for this movie? Like, was he a super? Was
What is the Stanley cameo mean for this movie?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
no,
And
nothing
means that-
means that.
what
it
is
means
that?
that nerds are love this
Like
movie.
somebody's like, dude, I got the guy from Agents of Shield to play Deathlock.
was he Deathlock in 2011 though?
I totally tricked. Yeah, probably.
I have to look.
That
up.
was like
I don't
when-
think Agents of Shield started then. It was like
he then
2013
he was
or
probably
14.
John from the John movie.
He was in like,
From all Johns.
like what, the
From-
Chicago Fire,
From the movie,
like,
from
you
the movie
know.
Balls In.
Yeah.
Where it's like when you put the balls into that vagina. You know.
That was a great movie, by the way. And got a better rating this
Oh,
movie.
God. So anyway. Yeah. So, but then who do we get? John Smith. And he
John
wants his
Smith of
stuffed
Rich
crust
Corporation.
pizza. Yeah.
My name's
he
John
drove here
Smith.
all the way for his stuffed crust. And who is it, you guys? Who is it? It's Rowdy.
I'm all out of bubble gum. So I'm going to say my lines really
I'm
awkwardly.
literally about to die. Like, I
Yeah.
will die this year. I think he dies in 2011,
God,
right?
did he
Like,
die in 2000?
he dies very close
Holy
to that
shit.
year.
Holy shit. Holy
he died
shit.
while still, like, full of
Holy
life.
Did he
shit.
die because of this movie?
I think this movie killed him. Is this his last movie? Because
He saw, like,
died.
this
Oh my
movie
God, you
is
guys,
garbage.
Did we solve
Like,
the
he
mystery?
thought he was doing, like... He
Did
thought he
we
was doing,
solve
like another Stephen King
the
movie or
mystery?
something.
I realized earlier today that he is the Eddie Kingston of his time. Like, just like unapologetically himself, for better or worse. Like,
I'm probably mostly drunk.
He died in 2015.
okay,
Close. I was
4
close.
years. So this was the
That's
episode.
That's probably when it was
impetus
released.
to his death.
So,
Close up,
yeah.
I think it's what started the heart palpitations and
Yeah.
things like that.
God.
Is this movie? I forgot to write. I didn't even write down Rowdy in here. I just remember him being in the movie.
I just met. My name is John Smith. That's all I wrote.
Yeah, his name was John Smith,
They're
and
like-
he
they're like,
wanted his
just do your
stuffed
lines.
crust pizza.
Yeah, just do your own
Yeah,
line.
he did that. All the I like pizza and kicking
No,
ass. I
and
just,
remember, and then he asked if they have cannoli. It's like, no place makes stuffed crust pizza and cannoli, dude. Like, what
I mean,
the
they're kind
fuck?
of the same thing if you think about their stuff
What?
with cheese. You know, like a roll, like a bread stuff with the
What
cheese.
if there was a
Right?
cannoli stuffed crust pizza?
Ooh, it's so diabetes. It's just so diabetes.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, hey guys. Then we get some more people that are looking for pizza, but not really. They're looking for Putrid Man.
Putrid man, because he's so putrid. Cool. Sure.
He's like,
And he keeps calling himself Power Man.
yeah.
No.
And he's like, no, that's dumb. Which DEP does do the right thing on this and says, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, he's like, no, that
P
doesn't
stands
work.
for Power
Sure.
Man.
Yeah, no.
Shut the hell up, kid.
No. So then the mom like doesn't know that her son is Pizza Man, Power Man, or whatever, but she's also like kind of into it. It's like
But he's also wearing the same fucking costume.
literally the costume that he wears to hold the sign. Like you've seen your husband
That
used to wear
also
that.
smells
She's
like
like,
garbage now,
she's like,
which
is
she
it
keep
my?
mentioning.
Is it the ghost of my husband? It's like, no, it's your son.
Gross.
Gross. That's gross. And then there's like a full Joker scene because what happens is he
Oh my
attacks him.
God.
He slams literally this part of his face, like
Okay.
a tiny little part of his
Yeah.
cheek, and maybe touching the edge of his eye
Did not touch
into
any
the
part
stove.
above his eye. It was
Into
like
the
right
stove.
here.
But then all of a sudden, the whole half of his face is totally burned from
Also,
the
tongue in
from
cheek,
the
guys.
Also, okay,
Like,
first-
it's so tongue in
first
cheek.
from
off,
the also
right.
the flat top.
I have a few things.
There's a flat top.
Why is the flat
there?
top on?
Yeah.
It's not what you
You
cook
make
pizza.
pizza.
Well, we've already established that they're both horrible at their job.
Yeah,
What?
like,
Like what?
well, there's no reason
And,
for the flat top.
and
to be
also,
on.
You don't cook pizza on a
no,
flat
because
top.
Shelly in the same scene was manning the pizza place. The flat top would be on if they're making food. Okay,
Not
That's
really.
fine.
But
No,
what do
it
you
would be
make other than
fine.
pizza
That's
on a
fine.
flat top?
Incorrect.
You cook some home fries up on there to put on a pizza. Put a little meat
home fried
Oh,
pizza.
but you guys, we just thought of another great pizza. Okay, so we have our cannoli pizza. We thought about cannoli
You make
pizza.
a
What
chopped
about
cheese on
like
there,
breakfast pizza where it's like home fries and eggs?
Are we just
cheese.
making a restaurant happen?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
making great pizza
Jane would be
ideas.
fully in on this.
Oh,
one.
Okay, hey,
let's-
focus.
let's make
I'm
these
Putrid
pizzas.
Man, okay?
This is the one
this
I'm
is the
gonna
last
keep.
episode because we're making a restaurant after
Oh
this.
god.
And we're gonna call it Pizza Man Pizzeria.
Okay, so there's a full Joker scene where he's like it's like the light it's down in the basement and the lights moving and he's like he does
is a
like the
man
mirror thing.
Working. Like
Yeah.
this is an actor.
No, he tried so hard. He was
He's in
like
traction.
Yeah,
And they're like,
yeah.
we can fix your face. He's like, no.
Yeah.
Show it to me.
so yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm scarred and whatever and it's cool, whatever. Okay,
This director steals a lot from other movies, so it's like,
Yeah, a lot.
okay.
yeah, sure.
You guys patchwork the movie.
But you guys,
man.
there's no use in getting rowdy. Okay.
But then we find out the Pizza Man's major weakness, guys. And this is probably the best scene in the movie.
And
At
we
least it's
looked.
just
Did
better
you look it up?
scenes.
Did you look it up?
No.
It's a real thing.
No, I didn't look it up.
It's a real thing.
Thank God.
Remember, dear, you looked it up?
God damn.
What is
Smoking.
the tobacco,
that like enzyme bacteria in tobacco.
Kills tomatoes.
It does. That's what, and this actually is a thing. Like,
So
it
are we
actually
saying that he
damages
is like part
crops.
tomato now? Is that what we're saying?
But also,
Avoid using tobacco products around tomato plants and wash hands after using tobacco products and before working with plants. Tobacco and cigarettes and other tobacco products may be infected with either TOMB or TMB, both of which could spread to all tomato plants and kill them. Just kill them.
Killed.
so this is his weakness because he's part tomato now, I guess?
Yeah.
Confirmed?
No, it's crazy. About 40% of cigarette tobacco may be infected with a tobacco mosaic virus.
And 100% of pizza
If you
Man.
touch infected tobacco and soon afterwards touch the tomato plant, it may become infected. Like
What?
that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
but
a real
also,
thing.
in smoking, you're burning the tobacco.
Yeah, so I
So
don't.
you're burning the
So
bacteria.
we get Pizza Man down at the station now with
Yeah.
that guy.
Sure.
And this is the fucking most boring scene I've ever seen in a movie.
So
Like,
this is the scene where he's
ever.
like,
It was horrible.
oh, it's like where the vigilante and the police start working together because they're like, oh, we gotta figure this out. We gotta like save people or whatever. And the guy's like, oh, okay, whatever, pizza
He's like,
boy.
hey, kid,
Things
yeah,
will be
kid.
you're gonna okay. We're gonna
You
work
know,
together.
I'm-
He's also
whatever.
explaining everything about the girl he has a crush on to this police officer.
No,
Like,
seriously, like telling him
Okay.
everything.
Okay,
What?
gossip girl, what the fuck
But
is
also
this scene?
weird. Like, I don't need to know this, pal. Like, calm down.
He's like, and I have a poster that I blew up of a picture of her. I'm like, okay, so you're a
God.
creep.
No.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to keep you in jail now. This is too much.
Oh God. All right.
Hey,
so
but guess what? She broke up with Todd because he was being a jerk.
he was a real jerk.
Ready. to-
Ashley Angel Todd from
No,
Motown.
Mike, do you remember as a student, if a professor would die, that all the students would go to his funeral?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they all showed up
Have
there.
you never been to one of your professor's funerals that died? Oh, man, I went to a bunch of them.
Like, what?
I can I can name 3.
Okay, name them right now.
Dr. Trees.
Dr. Treedick.
Here's one. No, I didn't say
Trees.
Tree. You made that name
Tree-
up.
So wait,
It's really-
Trees and Tree Dick, right? Yeah, both of them.
Treedick.
Treedick
It's
is
not
different. Doctor. He's
Tree-dick.
still, no, Treedick is still alive and she's doing great. She, Matt. See? He's flipping it on his head. You're like, Tree Dick, it must be a man. But no,
It's a lady.
It's a lady. So-
Dr. Tree Dick.
And Mr. Franz.
Mr. Front and Mr.
And,
Franz.
Fred Rifkin.
Dr. Fred.
Rifkin. Did you say Mike?
Rifkin.
Mike Rifkin.
Rifkin.
Yeah, so this is where we see on the wall engineering developing genetic excellence. 'Cause,
What?
like, we gotta let you know what Edge is, guys, because we were going hard.
Because
on
I was
that.
edging for what Edge meant.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, these edge
This
lords
movie.
now. The edge lords in this movie.
Yeah.
And I wrote pizza face here, but I thought I did find it later.
It's not,
the
though.
big cheese.
Pizza
the
face-
big cheese, because he's the big cheese around here.
Stupid. No, but not yet, because Baron Corbin.
Barry
Corbin
Corbin! Oh, God!
Baron Corbin has to
Please
dress him
let
down.
me.
Corbin Burnson has to dress him down in front of everyone. Man.
Baron Corbin.
You didn't do
Burnson.
your job, guy who is supposed to kill.
You're
people?
a manager!
What?
Like, if someone was like, you gotta go kill a dude, you're a manager, I'm like,
I'm
nah,
I'm not gonna do
No.
that.
No.
I'm questioning your judgment. as a
Yeah,
manager,
seriously. Like,
Like,
fuck you.
Also, like, you can hire someone that's professional
though. Yeah, why would you make
pretty
me do
easily.
it? Like
I'm pretty sure you're
a tall guy, so I
Yeah.
get to kill someone. Like,
Yeah.
jeez.
Do your yoga. Like, okay, that's fine.
God.
Yoga him to
And then
death.
he shows the burn on his face. You're like, that's much worse than the burn he took from that flat top.
Yeah, yeah. And he goes, I'm the big cheese around here.
Now.
Because they do another full, like, Joker scene from 1989 Batman where he, like, goes to all the, like, mob lords and they're all together and they're
Okay,
like,
so
who's
And,
in
and as you
charge
know,
now?
when you kill your boss, you get his job. Just
Yeah.
like in real life.
yeah,
That's
there's
how it
no
works,
like,
yeah.
it's fine. You get a
Like
job
that's,
now.
I've worked my way up the
Hey.
people ladder just by murdering my bosses before. Like, I'm in charge of Syracuse
That's
Station
what
now,
Kill Bill
Sandy.
says, too. It's just like
Yeah.
you fucking cut a dude's head off and
But-
you're like, I'm in charge.
Now, what is the big cheese's like his motive in this movie? He wants to extract Pizza Man's power
Yeah, because he wants to fix
from his
face.
body
He wants to fix
and then
his face.
inject it into himself so that he can heal his
Which,
face.
by the way, the doctors were gonna fix it. They even
Yeah.
said, like, the doctors even like, yeah, we can fix this. You
Yeah.
just need to get plastic surgery. He's like, no, don't do it. I'm a bad guy. Like, and he's like, but I'm gonna take his power and fix myself. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm gonna take the harder way out.
Like, okay.
Like, what?
we have to catch an invincible dude and kill him, and then take his power. Which, by the way, almost happens in this movie. What?
Almost does. Well, also this
Let's keep
movie
going.
happened.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
come
This is
on.
the
Keep
thing.
push through, you guys.
We're almost
Push
done.
through. Push
Okay.
through.
No,
Yeah,
we're
this
not.
is where we found out the tobacco disease, smoking is prohibited.
Cool.
The tobacco-
Kidnap.
It was
Susan
right-
gets kidnapped.
It's written
Yeah.
later. It's a tobacco mosaic virus. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
nobody
Yes.
cares.
Yeah.
Yep. It's real. It's
You
real.
guys, Susan kidnapped.
Susan gets kidnapped.
Good, because there's no police in this town. These people have already murdered someone the same night. They're not going to lie low. No, they're going to kill another person. Leave his body there,
Oh,
I guess.
Also, she gets kidnapped in a class because the big cheese just walks into his class that he has gotten out
Oh
of
my god.
and finds his notebook of love poems
Oh my
and starts
god.
Yeah.
reading them.
Yeah. And they're good. They're really good.
He just
I
left
just
a
didn't
love poem book in class. He just carries it around the
He's
class with
stupid.
him.
He's
Again,
stupid.
Is it a multi-class notebook that
I'm
also has
pretty
love
sure
poems
this
in
is
it?
based loosely on my life because I've totally done that before. I'm just like, love poems? Oops, I left
Oh,
it
and
on
also
What?
physics in the other part of the notebook.
Exactly. See, there's a lot of science. This is.
I
based on
mean,
my
I
life.
have left things in places where I'm like, oh fuck, I left that in that place. Like, I probably shouldn't have
But
done
luckily, the big cheese didn't find it and,
Yeah,
and
he
used it
didn't like
against you.
find your vibrator and be like, okay, I know that she's in love with Matt, so I'm going to kidnap Matt. You know what I'm saying?
Matt Burns, not me. Frankie Nunez, obviously.
Nunez.
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 Nunez. And then they get him a cigarette smoke outside of the class. So
Oh my
easily beaten.
Well, it was like they just had like a drum full of cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they all just smoked into something.
And also, does the smoking cause it, or is it just the tobacco plant?
So
Apparently
it's-
the tobacco
Disease
plant
carried in
has...
It's
Is it
yeah.
carried in the smoke though?
Does not say that.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So
Like, you can't burn a bacteria.
it says
and
when
be
you
like,
come
"I'm fine."
into contact with tobacco and then tomatoes.
Yeah, so
So-
this is even stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's dumb.
Mom's still being annoying.
Yeah, because it's all she can do in this movie. It's just like, I'm so upset with you and you just don't do the stuff you need to do, but also I'm a proud mom or whatever because I do end up standing up for him, so...
And this movie is flipping between a mediocre at best romantic comedy and a mediocre at best superhero movie.
At
Yeah.
this point in the movie, like I
Like
just
action
started
movie.
writing random comments and they're going to give him lung cancer.
Yeah, because they just keep breathing
Seriously,
tobacco
like,
into
like a
his
cigarette
face. Yeah,
smoke into his
seriously.
face.
It's terrible.
He's not
Oh
gonna.
my
his lungs won't be
God.
able to heal from the
He
damage.
now has small cell
It's so
lymphoma.
damaged.
It's not
It's so
like-
damaged.
God damn it.
I don't like
This is actually the first time where I realized his name was the Big Cheese. So it's like his pizza face, right?
Yeah.
Like he's pizza face. That would make more sense.
I'm the big cheese around
So guys, so the whole point of this is they're extracting the power so that he can make a synthetic version without the tobacco weakness. Organic power bad.
And they can just do that in like hours. It's no big deal. Just like
No,
get
they got
it
this
done.
one scientist who was like definitely not the smart scientist,
And also,
who just seems to know
and
everything
this
about
is, we found out the scientist's name is David H. Lawrence the 17th.
What? I didn't
What?
know that-
No way.
The 17?
No way.
Like, okay.
What? What the fuck?
Like, okay.
Why was that not DDP's name?
David H. Lawrence the 17th.
It
What?
probably says David H. Lawrence in there.
I hope it doesn't say either one.
Right there.
And I was like, what a double cross,
That guy?
guys. Because that
Professor
doc is so
Marsley.
evil.
Was that the other guy? Professor Marsley, I thought that was the other guy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
might have
there's-
wrote down the wrong thing.
Who the fuck is David H?
I don't know. It's right here. David H. Lawrence the 17th. It's in
What?
there. It's in there. It's in the notes. Don't know what it is. I thought it was that doctor, but
The
yeah.
17.
Were you on drugs?
No, I was watching this movie 3 weeks ago now.
I know.
I mean, it must feel like you're on drugs, though. Keep going.
I wish I had been on
Okay.
drugs.
The actor's name is David Harvard Lawrence
there you
the
go.
17th.
Yeah, that's why I wrote the note. What the fuck is going
That's
on?
the
with you?
police officer.
Yes.
Yes,
Police officer, yes,
that's
yes.
his real name,
Yeah, yeah.
David Harvard Lawrence
He is
the
a weird
17th.
looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's inbred. Because he's the 17th of a
inbred.
family, for fuck's
Yes.
sake.
Guys, the
Sorry,
police
David H.
the
Lawrence.
police save the day is the moral of the story.
He's like if somebody tried to drew Paul Giamatti from memory. That's what he looks like to me.
Like, draw Paul Giamatti but as a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so the police save the day here, and like they literally come in and just like
Literally,
they
he's just
wipe
like...
out the Big Cheese's forces.
No, and literally he's
Easily.
like, basically, we just have to protect Pizza Man while he does his stupid fucking shit he's got to do up in here.
That's really what he
So
wants.
don't shoot at Pizza Man, everybody.
And this
It's
Circus
just
comes in and
Pizza
just, like,
Man.
Murders everyone.
He's like a fucking
Bitch, he's
vigilante. He's like, don't shoot this kid. Okay, his mom makes really good pizza. We can't shoot him.
Yeah, in terms of the Matrix at this point, like everyone just it's like a bad
Yeah.
Matrix parody.
They're like, I'm on this floor. I gotta fight these people. Like, okay.
People are shooting ARs off, and it's like okay, this movie is still happening.
Oh.
But they did get a blood sample before he got away. What are they gonna do with it?
He's weak. They're gonna synthesize the
His
blood.
blood sugar and the tomato paste.
blood sugar
juice
sex magic.
serum. I don't know. Yeah.
This is like where I started losing it because I just started running gibberish. At one point in my notes, I was like, I'm dying.
Me too. So, okay, so mine
And then
go...
he's just like pushing buttons on the
There's,
machine and like, I know science!
There's
Buttons!
a joke about iambic pentameter that I laughed about, and I was
You
like,
did,
that's an
actually.
iambic
Too
pentameter
hard.
joke. And then there's a joke that says, I'll take the next one. I don't know what that means. And then, wait, how is that for a breakthrough? Didn't someone break out of jail at some point or something? You want to stay alive, stay put.
Also, like,
I don't know.
at this point, we know that Pizza Man has lost his powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big Cheese has 2 Desert Eagles.
Oh my
Those
god.
are weapons of murder.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, can you just shoot him?
Oh,
No, I know.
Okay, now I remember this part. Okay.
Yes.
So the police officer people are in the building, just it's like a Matrix scene where everybody's just shooting at everybody else, and
Yeah.
Police Man's like, I'm gonna help with
Like,
no fucking
yeah.
weapons,
No, that's what I
and he has
mean.
no power.
No,
and
yeah.
they're just like, we need to just protect this guy because he's gonna die. if he,
That's
like,
what I
gets
was
hit by a
saying.
bullet.
The detective was telling
Yeah.
them, he's like, everybody protect Pizza Man.
Yeah, but no, this was not the detective. This was the one of the police officer guys with the AR in the building, and he's like, dude. Look, they also the detective did later, but in the building when Pizza Man runs up in there, they're like, "What are you doing here, Pizza Man?" And he's like, "I'm just trying to save things." Like, just please stay back. We
Yeah.
gotta protect this guy now.
No,
Like,
yeah. Oh, no, yeah. You're right.
Like,
So
you're
he's
now a
like,
liability.
fucking
Yeah.
stay put.
you have no
Please
powers.
hide. Yeah, seriously.
You can't do anything. You're just an
You're
idiot
a
kid
fucking human.
with
a
meat.
little human.
There's nothing
Yeah.
And like, not even like mediocre. You're like if you're a D&D character, you'd have
Yeah.
like a 3 for strength.
Yeah,
You're
your
just,
constitution
like, below average.
Your constitution is your fucking
Bullshit.
dump stat.
Yeah, like you are bullshit. Your whole character is bullshit.
But they go after him. They keep pushing further against him to corner him
Oh, they're
into
pushing
where
too
he.
hard,
yeah,
yeah,
seriously.
Oh, yeah, did he get shot on the way
Yeah.
to this building?
Yeah,
too?
seriously.
So he's been shot twice. This kid is a pizza delivery
Yeah.
that is in his maybe 20,
Yeah.
and he's been shot twice.
Like,
All right, like 22.
so
maybe.
he also then car surfs.
No,
What?
no,
What?
no. He would not be able to do that. I was saying it to him, like, he's
Pizza
a human fucking being.
Yeah, so
No.
cheese guy, the big cheese steals a car.
So they get to the pizza plant,
The pizza
and they put her on the like the dough mixer, like it cuts things, it cuts up things. She's on like some sort of conveyor belt, all tied up, and she's going backwards into this thing, and they're fighting to like save her. And the best part is, so Pizza Man saves her, but her hair gets cut off. She's like, "Oh, I had long hair, now I have
Yeah.
like short hair,
But it's
it's
still
like
so
cute, yeah, it
fringy.
looks fine because my hair got cut off by the machine. You saved me."
The big cheese's gun has about 38 bullets in it at this point. Like,
Which is a Desert Eagle we've established.
never changes clip.
Go for maybe 7 bullets.
Yeah.
Like they're big ass
I'd
bullets.
say a big clip, you might be able to get 12.
And also
maybe 15.
hitting nothing with this Desert Eagle. Like, Jesus, just fucking aim down the sight.
They
or
have
something, like,
stormtrooper range.
Fuck,
all of them.
Fuck. You have a kill weapon. Like, you can shoot a guy in the leg and his leg will fly off. It's a Desert Eagle. They're giant bullets. Fuck. So Pizza Man, like, fully murders a guy here.
Yep.
Like, fully kills a person and does not deal with that. It never deals with
It's
it.
just like
It's like,
fine.
I'm cool with murder.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, wow, Pizza Man, you got hard.
because of the girl. Because
Real
it's
quick.
all about like
hard.
yeah. Well,
Like, that guy died.
it's Frankie
Fuck.
Muniz.
Yeah, he's like, bitches, that's
Yeah.
our role. See on miedo.
he-
Like, he's
First of all, he
Oh,
didn't
so
get
much of
murdered.
that
He got
last night.
turned into a block of ice. Okay?
Yeah, he got frozen.
He could have been thawed out. You know how that works.
Yeah, that's like you just like you fall asleep and then you come back to life.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
the last thing I wrote before my brain died was, can I get some lips as a pizza topping?
Lips.
I just wrote anything but pizza.
I just wrote no. He got frozen, and then I wrote nothing after that.
But also, this
How does
movie,
the movie end? Do we
this
remember?
movie continues because I wrote that. Actually, the last thing I wrote is, why is this movie still going?
Oh my god. So
Guys.
wait, no, you guys. So
No.
so
Wrap it up.
he
Wrap it up.
he's alive and free, and Susan's free, and they like kiss maybe.
Maybe
And then they're like
kiss.
making pizza at the end, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're
Oh
making.
yeah,
is
she makes him
pizza.
give up his dream.
I want to ask you a
Be a
different
pizza
version of a regular question. Would you kill yourself after watching this movie? And like the last thing you watched.
Wait,
before
is
you
this
died.
better than Yoga Hosers?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. I couldn't think of that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of that question. It's the only thing.
Is
question I
this
can
better
think
than
of.
Cradle of Vampires?
Will I kill myself? Fully.
Cradle is it better than Cradle of Vampires?
Anything's better than Cradle of Vampires. It's an ad. Stop looking at me. You scream.
So is it better than Yoga Hosers?
yes. No.
Yeah, you
Yes.
said yes. No, yes counts.
No.
You said yes.
I mean, in ways it is. Because
It has Adam West
Pizza
in
Man
it.
is a Brazzi, is basically like what Brazzi should have been. It should have been
That's
Frankie-
Corbin
Frankie-
Burns in it,
Frankie
so obviously
Muniz.
that pushed it up a little bit.
And also Domino's Page, I think probably the best film.
Oh my god.
It's
He was doing his best.
Yeah, like the best film of 2011. I'm going to say right now. And I know like No Country for Old Men or something came out.
This
but
is what
that's fine.
I use this money to make my yoga studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what started his empire. Honestly, he just this little bit of money he made from this movie.
Guys, this movie was shit. It was utter drizzling shit.
But don't worry, we're going to
Garbage.
watch a better movie next.
Pizza
Yes,
Man
yes.
1991, you mean?
I think you know what movie.
Yeah.
And,
Uh.
and there's memes about it.
No, it's morbid.
It's
It's Morbid time! Hey guys, thanks for showing up today and burn this movie. You
Please,
don't
no,
want
don't watch it.
Yeah, actually, don't even watch the movie if you can do that for
like,
yourself.
Just burn the
Please
movie
don't
before watching.
it.
Burn if you can.
If you already watched it, I'm sorry.
If you find a place called Pizza Man Pizzeria, burn that as well. Just destroy it.
That's
Well,
just dumb
it's
name.
white people. It's just
But
white
also,
people.
stay classy.
Like white people.
Burn it.
Bye bye.
That's me letting the
Bye bye.